bullet here as far as the storm in our system yesterday. Now I saw some like heavy rain at times, but nothing major in my area.
Yeah, and that's the good news. Now we did have that heavy rain and we had the wind energy. In fact, we had those winds that were gusting up to 50 miles per hour before the storms even arrived. So it was definitely a windy and wet day across the area, but thankfully most of the widespread severe weather stayed just to our south and west. But of course, you've always got to be aware and ready to take action in case any watches or warnings are issued for your area. But today we're not worried about severe weather. Today it is a completely different day. We've got lots of clouds in place across the region. A cold air mass is moving in, and that cold air acting kind of like a wet rag or sponge and squeezing out any available moisture out there. And so, yeah, we're seeing a couple of snow flurries at time to time from a few spots. 35 degrees currently in downtown Chattanooga. That's it. Remember yesterday at this time, it was much warmer. We've got a wind chill right now of 28 degrees in Chattanooga with that wind out of the north and west. In fact, 24 hours ago, it was about 30 to 35 degrees warmer than this time today across most locations. In fact, you can see the temperatures 36 degrees in Athens, 34 in Blue Ridge. We've got 36 in Cleveland. That cold air is still surging east, so now 41 in Murphy, but 34 degrees in Fort Payne. How about our friends along the plateau? Altamont sitting at 25 degrees as the actual temperature. We've got these sustained winds coming in out of the north and west, anywhere between 10 to 15 miles per hour across the area. So that's giving us a little bit of a wind chill, making it feel like it's in the 20s across the region. So this is what you got to dress for as you get ready to step out the door for lunch or any outdoor activities you have planned out there. In fact, right now it feels like it's 15 degrees currently in Altamont. What a change from yesterday. Hour by hour for the rest of this afternoon, we do expect the clouds to gradually start to clear, but it's going to take a little time. It always does to kind of clear out those clouds after a system moves through. So we'll be calling it gradual clearing in the afternoon, but it's going to stay blustery and cold. Temperatures will struggle, but hopefully we'll see our numbers climbing into the low to mid 40s across the area. That will try to help a little bit. But then notice once the sun sets, we clear the skies out, and those temperatures, they start to drop down into the 30s, and by tomorrow morning, I think we end up even colder than that. So here's the big picture. You can see as we go throughout the rest of the day, that cold front taking all the rain and storms with it off towards the east. High pressure giving us that northwesterly flow, blowing in that colder air, but slowly we'll start to clear those skies out. That sets us up for a cold night tonight as we drop down to about 25 in Murphy, 27 in Cleveland, 28 degrees in Chattanooga, 29 in Dalton, and about 26 degrees in Fort Payne. So while you may have had to turn the AC on a few moments the past couple of days, as we go into tomorrow morning, you'll have to definitely find the heater and make sure it's back on because it will be a cold start. And even though it will be a little warmer as we go into our Saturday, it's still going to be on the cold side. We're talking high temperatures only into the low to mid 50s across most of the valley areas, and the higher elevations will likely hold into the upper 40s again as we go throughout your Saturday. So as we look at your weather headlines, we're looking at blustery and cold conditions here for us today and tonight, then sunny, but still on the cool side as we go into the weekend. And then we've got to turn our attentions to the potential of some heavy rainfall that could set up right across the area. Let me show you what I mean. Futurecast jumping ahead to Monday morning. Notice we'll stay dry most of Monday, but by late Monday into Tuesday, we'll see that first wave of rain moving through. And look at Tuesday. We're going to be talking about a fire hose of rain just coming in across the area, and some of that rainfall will be locally heavy. We may see a break by the middle of the week, but then look at this. Another fire hose of rain sets up across the area going into your Thursday, and that could continue into your Thursday night into Friday. So overall, get ready for a very wet pattern by next week. In fact, we could be talking about rainfall totals by the end of next week in that 4 to maybe even 5-inch range. Something to watch. Here's a look at your Storm Alert 7-day forecast. Breezy and cold today, and then notice we cleared out for the weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Cool, but not bad, because it's going to be wet. Potentially some very heavy rainfall heading into next week, Latrice.